Advertisers are withdrawing from Elon Musk's Twitter, aka X, in droves after Musk endorsed an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. In response to a PSA about anonymous users posting "Hitler was right" on the internet, a user tweeted that rising anti-Semitism in America was the fault of Jews for pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them, and supposedly importing hordes of minorities who dislike them. "You have said the actual truth," Musk responded. Many people have pointed out that this is a textbook example of the Great Replacement narrative, a conspiracy theory that a cabal of Jewish elites are masterminding a plot to replace white Americans with non-white immigrants. Numerous white supremacist mass shooters over the last several years have cited the belief in this replacement to justify murdering Jews and other minority groups, including the shooters at Pittsburgh's Tree of Life Synagogue in 2018, at Christchurch, New Zealand's mosque in 2019, and at an El Paso Walmart in 2019, as well as Buffalo Supermarket in 2022. This is not the first time that Elon Musk has been under fire for reinstating, promoting, or even paying blatantly anti-Semitic accounts. Elon's endorsement of the Great Replacement was the last straw for several of Twitter's largest remaining advertisers, including Apple, Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers, and several other big names. Major conservative influencers on the platform, including the Babylon Bee, Timcast, and PragerU, have rushed in to save Musk, announcing that they will begin buying up more advertising in an effort to support him against anti-free speech bullies, in the words of Babylon Bee founder Seth Dillon. In an effort to cover his ass following the backlash, Elon Musk has, ironically, been acting like an anti-free speech bully himself. He has launched a thermonuclear lawsuit against Media Matters and has indicated a desire for them to be thrown in jail for a report showing that companies' ads were running alongside pro-Nazi content, something Musk himself has admitted. He also attempted to show he was not anti-Semitic by cracking down on criticisms of Israel. He's announced that he intends to suspend users for using the phrases decolonization and from the river to the sea in relation to Israel, saying that it necessarily implies genocide, which is a ludicrous assertion, particularly for decolonization, since early Zionists, including Theodore Herzl, openly described themselves as colonizing Palestine, and the United Nations has called the Israeli settlement of the West Bank settler colonialism. Not to mention that dozens of countries have been decolonized within the last 100 years without a genocide occurring. In an act of astonishing cynicism and hypocrisy, the Anti-Defamation League has slathered Musk with praise for announcing his intention to censor critics of Israel. The ADL's president, Jonathan Greenblatt, thanked him for his leadership in fighting hate, though Musk previously threatened to sue the ADL over their criticism of a previous anti-Semitic tweet and has blasted them for supposedly being anti-white. Greenblatt has been shamelessly courting Musk's approval. Just last month, he called Musk an amazing entrepreneur, an extraordinary innovator. He is the Henry Ford of our time.
Elon Musk is an amazing entrepreneur, an extraordinary innovator. He's the Henry Ford of our time.
A statement true in more ways than one, since Henry Ford is infamous for having printed numerous anti-Semitic tracts in his newspaper, the Dearborn Independent, and for having supported the Nazis. Facts you can actually learn on the ADL's website. As we have discussed in Current Affairs before, surrounding the inclusion of anti-Semitic pastor John Hagee alongside politicians from both parties in an official pro-Israel demonstration, Greenblatt's embrace of Musk really calls into question how seriously we should take American Zionists when they call others anti-Semitic. We are seriously at the point where the largest group in America supposedly dedicating to combating defamation of the Jewish people considers Elon Musk to be an ally and has nothing to say about Hagee's anti-Semitism, but considers Jewish Voice for Peace and If Not Now, which are Jewish organizations that have protested Israel's bombing of Gaza, to be anti-Semitic hate groups. Any group that holds that stance is not serious about the real threat anti-Semitism poses to Jewish people. They're only using it as a weapon to silence critics of their foreign policy goals. For more news, visit the Current Affairs News Briefing at currentaffairs.substack.com.